And Emilia is now gaining in loyalty. That's good. Oh, you know what I totally forgot to do? My opinion with you. Yeah, we raised it to plus 100 and then let it go for another 33 ticks. Speaking of 33 ticks, that would get us to 180, and then I basically just need to bribe you and that would do the rest. So let's improve relations with you and then hopefully we can annex you. This siege is taking a while. Come on. Quintus Fabius Gurgis has taken over. 9-11-9-9. This guy is amazing. 100% loyalty, 74 popularity. Sweet. Okay. And he's a Bonai. He's not a populist. And that should also mean... Okay, the co-consul is still arrogant, but he is not. This guy could actually have the potential to be the best ruler we've had in a long time. You want me to integrate Lepontic. I really don't want to integrate them. And you want me to pass Lex Alia et Furfia. There it is. Population conversion speed. That's completely pointless. I think I'd rather go for the happiness and maybe omen power. Or divine sacrifice cost. That's the stability buff. I don't want to do it right now though, that will cost me a lot. So instead of the sacrifices costing 43, they'll cost like 30. That would be pretty nice. Temple of Jupiter Optimus Maximus attracts travelers. I'm going to take the free money. As much as I like the stability, it'll rise. And there we go. Curicum has finally fallen. We'll wait until these provinces have fallen to our might, which is now still 99%, and that's just because we haven't occupied these guys, but I don't think we need to. So we're just going to go ahead and occupy all of this. And there we go, Veneto has now fallen. And with that in mind, I need to decide where on earth the forts are going to be. So at the moment, you don't actually have any forts. There we have a scorned family who... Yellows, big time. Well, I think there might be some slots open in the Legion. Oh, hello, Voodoo Sophus is a level 7 commander. That's one of the slots done. And the Censor and the Tribus Militum. So the Tribus Militum is the military experience. So we do want you to be somebody good. And actually you're scorned at the moment, so Lepidus can have that. That's the old consul. He's also got really good statesmanship, which means our experience gains can be very good. And then the Censor is an important position because this determines the party popularity. So we're going to make Centho the Censor because look at that, level 12 charisma. And that means that we can fire one of the reds somewhere else. So we have a yellow who's a level 4. Yellow who's level 4. Oh dear. I have a bad feeling about this. Let's actually go to the yellows. I wish there was a way... You're the consul, co-consul, governor. So you're eligible. Oh my gosh. 0229. I mean, you could do as a researcher. 1442. Okay, we're going to get a religious researcher instead of the green. The greens will be scorned after this. Hopefully the greens have somebody that we can replace. In fact, not you. It would be you. Yes! Level 6. Alright, how's that looking? Yellows and the greens are still scorned. However, we do need to have a governor of Illyria. And it's not going to be you. A 4-1? Hell no. I think it's got to be this red again. He is pretty loyal. He also has the most statesmanship. And commerce plus 5% if he's in charge. Yep. We really need to replace reds with yellows and greens. You have a 6 in religion. The religious slots are these two. Neither of which are reds. You got the console and the co-console. Surely that's enough. Unfortunately, the console doesn't count as one of the important positions. Co-console does, but the console doesn't, which is why it's 3 or 4. Oh. Yeah, I have not been looking at these at all. Sponsor the games. Territory will receive population happiness. Oh, that would increase disloyalty. Influence. Does increase political influence. Okay, that is very, very useful. It does, however, tank his popularity. But his popularity is 100. He can 100% afford that. That's a good suggestion. Thank you. Right, we still need to deal with the scorned characters. So still need a yellow and a green in exchange for a red or a nobody. You're a level 8. The best I could replace you with is a 5. I don't think I want to lose the technology buffs. You're an 8. Best I can replace you with is a 4. So it's not one of the researchers, then it's probably going to have to be a member of government. I mean, actually the Voluntaris. Level 4s. You're a level 11. You're like one of the most important people in my government. We do have a 17. Oh, he's a red. Damn it. I want to keep my civilization change. This would lose a 6 for a 5. That's okay, except for the fact that you've got 100% statesmanship, where you've only got 6. This guy is a lot more loyal as well. Oh, and you're a party leader. No, we don't want to lose the party leader. And this is a really important position because it increases the popularity. Who else can we replace? Governors? Replacing governors is kind of tough, though. A 4-1 instead of a 6-4. Civilization change goes up in a very barbaric area. You know what? He's actually not a terrible governor. Let's put you in charge. Huzzah! And that should be everyone except for the yellows now. And what about in the army? He's definitely staying because he's level 11. You're a level 9. I would like to keep you around if I could. But unfortunately, I think you're going to have to lose your job to one of the specialists. You're also quite old. Sorry, not one of the specialists. One of the special families. The opposite of a specialist! And it's yellow that needs the position. Level 1 commander. I can't look at myself clicking this button. Where's my mouse? I'm sorry, army. I am so sorry. I hope that man never rises to an actual command. Oh, that hurt. Dude barely knows which end of the sword to hold. Well, hopefully he doesn't, and then he dies. I think there's going to be a fragging coming on there. Influence of the Fabius family. The fate of the Republic and that of the Fabius family is and always will be entwined. It is therefore a matter of urgency that there are currently not enough Fabian persons of quality. Yeah, that's true. Oh, you could get Publius. Yeah. God, please get Publius. Like, Aaron's isn't bad. Aaron's is the guy we just fired. Publius, though, is 26, level 11 command. Publius it is. What's the name? Yep, take the name. Absolutely. Alright, so now the yellows actually have 5. So we could again fire the guy that we just brought in. Mr. Useless himself. Except for the fact that we just made him a commander. Like the day after. Had to be the day after. Come on! Also, we're actually really close to having the money needed for the next upgrade. The other thing we can do... What was the other stability thing? There was a thing that was going to cost 50 stability. Not stability, 50 political influence, but I can't remember what it was. Oh yeah, you can adopt, can't you? How do you do that again? Because the guy that I literally just fired. Although actually, considering I just fired him, you could, yeah, you can replace him. Aaron's Calvalnius. Don't know how you adopt in this. Passing a law. No, it was something right at the start of the stream. I just don't remember what it was. Oh, speaking of which, we should take a look at these. We should definitely found a colony in Venetia. -3 happiness. Oops. We have almost 1,000 Romans now, though, so that's good. And the Romans are super happy. They're perfectly okay with everything that's going on. Was it build a city somewhere? It wasn't the metropolis. I have a feeling it was make something a city, but I don't remember where. Adoption is bugged. Had that issue in my last game, ironically. The character I intended to adopt was later promoted to a major family of his own by an event. Oh, nice. Yeah, I think I am going to go ahead and stab a pig so that we can improve our stability, because I don't like the fact that it's this low. Yeah, it's our aggressive expansion that's causing that to tick like crazy. But now Rome is looking more Rome-shaped. Mercantile request. Yeah, absolutely, do it. How are you doing for relations? That's going to be 157. But now I feel like I can get rid of the belligerent. Oh, that's what it was. It was getting rid of belligerent. That's exactly what it was. And I can afford it now. So we're going to go to domineering rather than bellicose. No, yeah. Because this is going to increase the loyalty of our subjects, it's going to improve the opinion of the subjects, and it's going to allow us to integrate them faster. So now if we go to you, we have 170, we're going to gain another 24, that's going to be more than enough. Excellent. Right, where are my legions? Here you are. Okay, so we were going to build some roads, and I think that is still the intention. Except I don't think I need you all doing it, so let's have the engineers, the light infantry, and one donkey. You guys are going to build a road along the coast. Going to here. Here. And then once you're done with that, we're going to go across this into here. Down to there. And then the other half of the army is going to run over to that, and then we'll have you fortifying. Drilling, rather, not fortifying. Awesome. Bezo the Slave. For the last few days, the dark corners of the Senate House have been abuzz with the whispers of the huddled relics resembling senators. An ambitious freedman of the Libertini has made his way across from the alleys of Floona to the assembly in Roma, winning local elections with wide popular support. Whether his success can be attributed to merit or a more nefarious means has been a hot topic amongst his detractors, but in any case, Bezo and his supporters are demanding to be granted an office befitting his talents. Naturally, the more traditional members of the house are loath to tolerate his presence at all, and feel the promotion of a former slave demeans the nobility such as it is. He's a 2-3-5 He will go further yet. He won't. We should not tolerate slaves on the Senate floor. So Gurgis gains popularity, we gain corruption. Bezo loses loyalty, but who cares? Citizen happiness goes up, slave happiness goes down. The Bonai like this. Or he might randomly gain a position. No, I'm gonna block it. This is a meritocracy, and merit is something he certainly doesn't have. And I like that our name is now spelled nice and big. The fourth option was grayed out. I'm pretty sure it was assassinate. Alright, you can start drilling. You're Mr. Useless. We're going to give that command to Sophus. And can I get rid of Mr. Useless yet? No. Soon. Just check the file for adoption. I can confirm it's only possible for tribal and monarchy governments. I mean, that does kind of make sense, because in those you are playing as a family. In this, you're not. Which is why this Rome playthrough is a little bit weird, because I feel like I should be playing as one of the factions. But I'm not, so there isn't really like a central narrative that we're following. This is more like European Universalis, where you're like the spirit of the nation, as opposed to a family, like you are in the monarchies. Which is why I do almost nothing with the character interactions, because there's no need to. They just get replaced every 4 years. The Bonai, ever looking to keep the peace of Rome, have become the champions of the Lepontic people. So, you really want them to become citizens? I really don't. The Bonai are in power. They have a massive amount of approval. I don't really see the reason to pander to you. So no. Denied. And there we go, mission complete. We can now expand the mines. We gain 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 slaves. The growing wealth of Dodocopolis is not matched by its infrastructure. Voices are now being raised for the furthering of the development of the province, that more slaves can be brought in to man the mines. And that's going to lead to prospecting, which requires 200 gold and will take a year. Meanwhile, we can work with... This is just a technology thing. We can't hurry that up. A great servant to the Republic, the services to the state rendered by Decius Claudius are without equal to his generation. Even among the great families of our country, many expect that through his deeds his line will soon rise to more influential than the traditional aristocratic lineages. This has not gone unnoticed. Were we to elevate Claudius' family, it would create turmoil in the aristocracy and likely lead to the disgrace of one of the older lineages. Who are the yellows? Can we get rid of the yellows? Because the yellows are terrible. Except for the yellows have that great commander. No, never mind. So this is between the blues and the greens. So there's the Junii and the Cornelii. These are both really old families. No, it's not. The Cornelii are new. That was Barbatus. I mean, I gotta say, the blues are kind of underwhelming. Gaius Junius Pertinax is the only one who could potentially be good. But then again, the greens ain't much better. I think it's just the reds who are like consistently strong. So the Claudii are doing well at the moment. Marcus Junius Lepidius was the previous consul. Oh no, these are the Babalcus. The Junii, I think, are the Babalcus. So this is the new family. I think. Prestige. Most prestigious are the yellows and the reds. And this would be bringing him in. Right, yeah, he is good. 11 military. He is the Praefectus Militaris, and he has been in that position for a long time. He is our taxman. responsible for the fact that we actually make a bucket load of cash. And what has Quintus done which is of interest? Nothing. He is actually useless. Deceitful, incapable, stressed, benefactor. Yes, because he's incapable. Nope, that only gives him a -2 to finesse. This guy is not having a good time. Hey, Jensei. He has no children. And he is 71. He's rivals with the Yellows. Yeah, I feel like we need to deny him. He's not a very good guy. He's just really good at, like, martial. I'm sorry. Your years and years of service have been recognized, but your application is refused. However, I will bribe you. Like, we'll let you get a little bit of money in your dotage. How's that? So you can at least get 25 happiness. Loyalty. He's rivals with both of the consoles. There's your roleplay reason for telling him to take a hike. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Man, we really do need to do a monarchy game so I can actually play as that family. I think that would be a lot of fun, especially because they've added things like holdings. And if you're a monarchy, you can give those away as opposed to these guys just claiming them. So you can effectively have the rise of great families by what land they own. And then character is a heck of a lot more important than it has been for us. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense because it's just one of those things which is a lot more advanced. So for newer players who are probably going to be starting as Rome, it's just one less thing that they need to worry about. Claudius Russus just died. Has that changed anything? He was the Praetor. The Praetor does... Nope, I've forgotten. I really, really wish it would just show the modifier. Just leave this box open on a 0. +0 with what it does. Of course the Reds are the ones who are like, yeah, we're good. Pick us. Come on, pick us. Hello. Hello. Pick us. We know what we're doing. He was a neutral. I think. Or else he was a red. He was a red. We're just going to go with Hostus Claudius Caecus, I think. Oh, aggressive expansion. Okay. The most minimalist thing they could do to make character gameplay better is show me the history. This guy commanded Legio Italia, this guy was a military researcher, then Praefectus Militaris. That's true. Yeah, they could definitely do more with the characterization. But if they do that, then they need to have more reason to care about the families. Because like in the Republic, I don't.